for chucker competition. Great backhand, lovely angle there by Russell Tauchert. Ed Courage knows the first one to read it and goes back in defence. Freddie Ventura hovers, waiting for him, turning that ball neatly underneath the pony's neck. That defends his stick side, gives him control of it, and now he's able to set up a wonderful pass up to the Schreegmeister. The Schreegmeister running quickly onto the end of this one, fresh from his 15-goal game, sends a shot forward. Schreegmeister over towards the corner, plays the backhand. That attempt to outfox Freddie, who is shadowing him in defence. Quentin Davis is there, doesn't quite connect with that one, unfortunately.
That was the leg.
Ed Courage onto his near side he goes. Bouncing ball gets the better of him though. Now picked up by Lucy Dowie. Now she's going to try and run this one down the field. Ed has to make a crucial ride-off work there. Freddie Ventura sends a strong ball back up to the front door. Lucy Dowie dodges through the hook. She's running in towards the goal. Ed's going to have to chase hard. Lucy Dowie taking it off the bounce right in front of the post. Just about gets it to the back. Ed Courage comes back into play.
You get mounting
he's
for
the ball
mounting.
behind, but he's got Chris Porter riding Griffin in this chucker. Chestnut with a white face. He sends the ball forward. Lucy Dowie tries to connect with this one. Quentin Davis, he's on Malaysia now. Taps the ball forward. Has time on his hands, switches over to the near side. Might connect. So Ed Courage back in a controlling position there to make the pass up to the Schreegmeister. It goes a little bit to the left-hand side. Chris Porter's onto the end of this one. Russell Tauchert's there. Quentin Davis now with an opportunity. Drives the straight ball to goal. It's rolling towards the post. Is it going to make it in? It comes off the post. Remains in play. Chris Porter's there to finish that one off. Excellent bit of teamwork there. And Wilma Cottage rack another one up on the scoreboard. Chris Porter just scored that. So you can see the Hollywood team waiting in the goal mouth. Ed's going to try and lob this one over the top. He's got one shot to send it to goal there. He hits it hard. It's very high indeed. It could be perfect. What a penalty there by Ed Courage. He's going to be very pleased with that. The game ends change, so we now have Hollywood towards Ham House and Wilma Cottage towards the score. A great backhand there from Quentin Davis, open-handed towards the boards. John Schrager needs to get on to the end of this one. Russell Tauchert angles that one perfectly along the boards. Lucy Dowie sharp onto the end of that one, and Ed Courage has once again got to make one of these ride-offs count. Still Lucy Dowie though, under the net she goes, controlling it well. Freddie Ventura's there, he's got Chris Porter putting in a big challenge on him. He just nudges the ball forward to hold on to possession, applies the brakes, controls it well. Under the net he goes. Ed Courage has an opportunity to turn things around. Quentin Davis picks up the ball, drives it up towards the halfway line. Russell Tauchert back in defence. Can he connect with that bouncing ball? Just gets a stick to that one. Well-timed shot by him. Chris Porter's there with another one, pushing it forward for Wilma Cottage, who are very much advancing now down the field. Chris Porter still on the line. Half shot and still goes a good 60 yards. Freddie Ventura now to try and turn this around. Quentin Davis shoots to goal. It's rolling towards the post. Has he found the angle wide to the right-hand side? But a very good opportunity there. So Ventura from the back line, Quentin Davis coming in there for a hook, and that seems to have vexed one of the players out there rather a lot. Russell Tauchert, nice shot from him, but huge ride-off from Chris Porter. He comes piling into that one. That frees up Ed Courage to turn the ball around. Ed going back in towards the melee now. Charles Schrager runs up looking for the pass, considers backing Ed up now. Ed accelerates towards the goal. It's going to be one more flick. It's kicked out to the side and wide. So in goes the ball once again. Freddie Ventura this time going towards the clubhouse. Sends a pass up for Russell Tauchert to pick up. Quentin Davis is on the end of this one. Winding up the backhand. As well as the minor poke with that one. Chris Porter chasing hard as Freddie Ventura once again starts the attack for the Hollywood team in their famously bright orange shirts. The energetic dog has spotted horses. Ed Courage turns the ball around. Launches the pass up to the Schreegmeister. Schreegmeister on the end of this one. Quentin Davis calls him off it. Quentin launches a shot forward. Lucy Dowie trying to connect with this one. Schreegmeister now with an opportunity going to goal, but no, the ball bounces at the last minute. Or is it in a divot? It's difficult to see. Ed Courage sends it forward. It's off the horse, but it's through the post. Goal number 5 for Wilma Cottage. The Tauchert team will be absolutely grab hold of this one. Lucy Dowie's there. Nice bit of stick work from her. She turns it around for Hollywood. Ed Courage now back in possession. Freddie, big challenge from him to try and pick up the ball. Sets up Russell Tauchert. Russell running this one. No. Interrupted by Courage. Freddie back to the ball. Hollywood team kicking it forward. A little bit of confusion there. Freddie now accelerates out of the melee. Bouncing ball. Going all over the place for him. Tony Hamlin with this one. Chris Porter checking up on the line. Called off it by Ed Courage. Ed runs on to the end of this one. Umpire, though, finds himself a little bit in the way. Lucy Dowie tries to connect with the backhand. Still Ed Courage. He's got Freddie chasing behind Ed. Wants to launch this one forward. Maybe puts it a little too far as Lucy now has a good look at this one. Doesn't quite connect. Ed Courage, a long reach of the Courage arms there. Gets hold of that one. Goes for the under the neck shot, but it rolls towards that back line. Oh. Wilma Cottage, a storming first half. So we start off the second half with Freddie Ventura taking the knock-in for the orange team. The ball's back in play. He makes a pass, but doesn't quite reach Russell Tauchert. It's going to be backed now by Chris Porter. He's riding that grey pony Goya in this jugger. Here comes Ed Courage. Bouncing ball. Makes life a little difficult for him. Near side backhand now by Freddie Ventura. Lucy Dowie advances on to the end of this one. There's the pass. Forward to Hamlin. Can he control this one? Another backhand from Chris Porter. This time played towards Ed Courage. But look at the speed that Lucy Dowie gets round the corner to pick up this one. Dowie now picking this ball up and heading towards halfway. Running back in defence, we've got Ed Courage. He applies the brakes, possibly playing for the miss there as he thought he saw a bouncing ball. Now Russell Tauchert gets the better of him. Still, Ed Courage just manages to sneak on to the end of that one to pick up the ball. Juggling a bouncing ball beautifully there. Courage back round the corner, applies the brakes. He wants to try and dodge inside and defend his stick side. Just gets through the hook there from Russell. Ventura now applying the pressure to Ed Courage. Courage makes the hook, allows Ventura to slip past. There's the pass from Ed Courage over halfway. Will it reach the Schreigmeister? The Schreigmeister might have an inside opportunity. It's not quite going to get as far as him. Backhand from Russell Tauchert over towards Chakataka. Chris Porter slides past Ventura. Ventura makes the pass up as far as Tony Hamlin. Tony Hamlin connects well with this one, steaming towards the 60-yard line. Chris Porter back in defence onto his near side. He goes very nifty flick of the ball there as he plays an open-handed shot on the near side. It's picked up though by Russell Tauchert. Russell, another opportunity, a second goal for Russell Tauchert in this match. 5 goals to 2.5 as Hollywood come back into this second half. Wilma Cottage towards the scoreboard. The ball goes back into play. Freddie Ventura has loads of time on his hands now as he casually takes this one round the corner, sends it over towards the clubhouse, sends a strong ball towards the boards, ricochets well. Now he applies the brakes, he's got plenty of time on his hands. Michael Ventura's back on the field in this chucker. There's the pass up to Lucy Dowie. Ventura senior. Takes this one up. Pulled off by Ed Courage. Managing role in his team there. Sets up the pass. Michael Ventura running onto this one. Freddie Ventura first back in defence, though, for Hollywood. Russell's there, nicely angled, open-handed backhand into space, and once again Freddie's got time on his hands running this one down the field. Ed Courage picks up the pace now and comes in for an early ride-off. Doesn't connect with his backhand. He's pushed hard by Ventura. Back now by Chris Porter, out towards the boards. Michael Ventura is the first of this one to take it forward for Wilma Cottage. So Russell Tauchert collects up possession but takes it back towards his own goal. Giving a bit of space to everybody. Now plays the tail backhand. Freddie Ventura is there trying to pick up on his near side. The loose ball now. Ed Courage is going to come on to the end of this one, screaming some advice to his teammates. Michael Ventura runs down the field. No, Ed Courage is going to take this one all the way. There's the under the neck shot towards the goal. Russell Tauchert coming over for the challenge. Ed Courage, a tricky angle to get from here. He connects well with it. It's rolling towards the posts, but out to the right-hand side. And an opportunity. Wilma Cottage from the back line knocks this one in. Chris Porter's there to intercept, but the ball just hops over the top of his stick and Ventura gets away with that one. So down towards the clubhouse he comes. Still Porter chases behind. Now comes in for the ride-off, tries to get to his near side, but Ventura sharp on the brakes. Holds on to this one. Pass up to the front door, but Courage has time to look over his shoulder. Lucy Dowie's there, the tail backhands away. Russell Tauchert, very sharp turn from him. Tail backhand as well for the Oranges. So Michael Ventura on this nifty, handy-looking little Chilean pony that he's playing. Allows his teammates to head past. Chris Porter picks this one up. To the Hollywood team in those orange shirts. Now Freddie knocks this forward. Once again, Chris Porter applies the early pressure to the hitter. Blocking off Freddie's route to goal, now wanting to come in for that ride off Freddie. Can he get round the outside? Uses a bit of speed of the pony. Lucy Dowie's in support there. Sends a next shot towards the goal. It bounces once, but it's inches wide to the right. So Courage going across his own goal here to try and defend his stick side. Drives the ball past Lucy Dowie, who was waiting up to make the challenge. Places a pass very well for Chris Porter, who rides onto this one. Hooked out of it by Ventura. Michael Ventura now. Backing up for Wilma Cottage. Lucy Dowie's there, swings the backhand. A long reach of Ed Courage picks up the ball there. Dowie comes in for a challenge, gets away with that one as Ed Courage was a bit slow to hold on to the line. Now Lucy Dowie running this one in towards the goal with a bouncing ball. Gets the better of her. Ed Courage slowing down onto the end of this one. Freddie Ventura's there, big appeal from him. Freddie determined to get the whistle, but nothing from the umpires. Still Ed Courage in possession. He's going to want to release the pass to try and find the forwards. It ricochets a little bit to the side now. Lucy Dowie underneath the pony's neck. Hollywood back in possession. Lucy Dowie all the way round the corner, still connecting with this one. Ed Courage chasing now back towards the goal. Lucy Dowie, very nice approach shot, running across the face of the goal. Ed Courage with the clearance though, doesn't quite connect. Porter's there, just manages to get a stick to it. So Chris Porter out towards the corner now. There's a little conversation there with his teammate Ed Courage. Courage pops a shot forward. Ball remains in play, luckily for him. Big drive of the ball over the top. Here comes the Schreegmeister, accelerates that pony 0 to 60 in no time at all. So Schreegmeister over the halfway. Russell Tauchert consistent with those tail backhands in this match. Freddie Ventura with an opportunity. 30-second bell has rung. The players know this one's coming to an end. Ed Courage piles into the ride off. Ventura pulls out. There's a near side backhand, setting up the forwards once again. Russell Tauchert's the last line of defence. The Schreegmeister's waiting all the way up for the pass. Michael Ventura's got hold of this one. Open-handed backhand sent towards the boards there from Time. Porter didn't quite get the distance that he 2.5. No scores from the Wilma Cottage. So here it goes, the fourth chukker of our opening match this afternoon. Ball's back in play. Freddie Ventura picks this one up for Hollywood. Quentin Davis is back on the field in this chukker. He has to move out of the way, allow Freddie to play this ball forward. Freddie knocks a pass up towards halfway. He's going to try and launch one over the top, sends it forward, but it comes backwards off Russell Tauchert's shoulder. Still Ventura. He's back on Bayer in this chukker. His favourite pony sends a pass forward. It's rolling towards the post. It's going to go all the way. If Ed Courage doesn't get a stick to this one, it's rolling out to the side. Lucy Dowie tries to push it back in. Ed Courage launches this one out towards the ball. It's putting a nice angle on it for Chris Porter to run onto. Ball comes to rest just inside the limits. Chips a near side shot forward. Quentin Davis is there. That's a nice confident near side shot from him, sending it down the field for Chris Porter. Porter chasing hard against Ventura, tries to get the hook in against him. Freddie Ventura doesn't quite connect. Quentin Davis is there, launches a pass for Chris Porter, and Porter now running onto this one. Has to beat Ventura to the ball. Ventura this time fighting to make the hook. Just about manages to get a stick to that one. Great bit of stick work there by him. So out towards the boards he goes. Checking up on the picnic side of the ground. Porter still keeping that pressure on him. Back on this bay pony that he played earlier on in the match. Porter onto the near side, snatches the ball away. Great steal by him for Wilma Cottage. Coming back round the corner inside the 60, going the long route round, still Time on his hands. Taps once again, still in possession of this one. Porter with the ball. Is he going to shoot from there? It bounces high up over the top of the stick. Ventura's there with a ride off, a backhand across the front of his own goal. Lucy Dowie playing Philosopher in this chukker. Goes to pick the ball up, but we've had a whistle, it looks like it. So no infringement, they just blew the whistle there for Ed Courage to take a moment to get over that knock on the shoulder. Ventura fighting to pick this one up. Ed Carriage is there. He comes back round the corner. There, and Carriage's horse backing out. That gives Freddie Ventura the chance to pick it up, and it attracts a whistle. And Carriage to take this one, decides to drive the ball straight away on the first hit. That lands perfectly for Quentin Davis. Quentin shoots the goal. It's going all the way. It looks like he's just, oh no, it's out to the right-hand side. Plenty of opportunities, but still no score in this half of the match. 4 minutes sticking down first belly. Here will be the final bell. No 30 seconds of warning time in this match. Freddie Ventura running the ball, leaves it behind. Russell's there to pick this one up for him. Chris Porter heads back to try and pick up the loose ball. Russell now over towards the centre of the ground. Huge drive. This one all the way down the field up to the 30. It comes to rest. Lucy Dowie flying down on that grey. Can she get a stick to this one? Cut shot in towards the post. It's bouncing everywhere. It's kicked forward. One more goal for Hollywood. That brings it up to 5 goals to 3.5. Polo team. Yeah, but Tauchert Bowl. We'll see in just a moment. Ball goes into play. Quentin Davis is there. Launches this one far down the field. Right into the corner as Lucy Dowie comes in for a challenge, manages to get the backhand away. Quentin interrupts that one and it bounces towards the centre of the ground as it's picked up by Chris Porter. Now Russell, but the whistle goes. Quentin Davis drives that one straight through the centre of the post. Goal number 6 for Wilma Cottage. Celebrating that fantastic penalty. Probably the best one we've seen in the entire match. Out pops the ball. Freddie Ventura rides back in defence to pick this one up. Stops the pony on the spot. Porter considers a challenge there. Might have even had a play at that one. Ventura. Now to make the pass over the top. Sends one up looking for Lucy Dowie. Dowie finds the end of this one. It bounces high. She controls it well. Ed Courage, though, gets a good look at this ball and is able to turn it around. Plays the backhand. Charles Straker needs to get back round the corner as Freddie Ventura's back in defence. Big lofted backhand from Ventura. Lands it right in front of the goal. Lucy Dowie manages to knock the ball forward. It heads towards the post and through the goal. Another one for Hollywood. High scoring final chucker. So back in the ball goes. The ends change again. Hollywood towards the scoreboard. Wilma Cottage up towards Ham House. Chris Porter finds possession straight from the line out and wants to run this one all the way down the field. Backhand from Dowie. Intercepted by Courage. Courage knocks the ball forward once. Over by Chaka Taka. Dowie going in for the challenge. Courage heading into the corner of the field. He needs some support from the Wilma Cottage team. Ventura takes the long route around. He races over towards the clubhouse side. Ed Courage is there, looks to play that near side shot and commits hard but doesn't quite connect. Ventura back the other way. Courage coming in for the ride-off. Pushes hard against Ventura. Chris Porter's there. Backhand from him. That sets up Quentin Davis. Quentin now back round the corner. Calmly knocks the ball forward. Unfortunately, it just bounces off a divot, making things difficult for him. Chris Porter intercepts but can't connect well, as well as that patch of ground is just looking a little bit rough. Freddie Ventura gets another opportunity to send the pass. Arrives in front of Ed Courage. Back round the corner he goes, Ed Courage. And there is the final bell, the scores. Wilma Cottage